And welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Friday, October 22nd, 2021. And we got Mark, we got Pat, and I'm Wes, and Will is getting hammered with some rugby guys in Louisiana.
We don't know that.
Well it's a safe bet.
For our theory on what's going on, check out the Florida Man Friday, which is live now. Patreon.com/hardfactor. We talked about his trip for the beginning of that show.
Yeah. That's right. It's episode 799.
Have fun, Will. Stay safe.
Yeah. We might do 799B on Mondays because we would like Will to join for 800. So
yeah, he'll be back.
That's what's going to happen.
I noticed something about your good morning there.
What's
One
that?
is it was loud, so I had to turn it down a little bit. Good job on the gusto. But you seem to put a lot more. You go quick and hard on the good, and then you go longer on the morning. And I think Will might do the opposite. Or is that?
That was a new
think,
technique.
I think his good was short. He went fast and hard on good, but the good was lengthwise was short, and then the morning was like triple the length of the good. You know, he's like good morning.
I used a little shake.
Yeah. I think Will's good is a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I like your hair, Pat.
Oh, you noticed.
Just sitting there sideways.
What do you like about it?
It's slick. It's like a perfect line. You got the 80s shirt on.
How does Kate like that?
Oh, she hates it, but it's the vanilla ice.
Yeah.
The one with I told my guy, Adrian, I said, give me the vanilla ice. And he's like 23, so he had to Google it.
He said, say less.
But he pretended that he knew. And he was like, yeah, ice, right? Ice, yeah. Like,
You mean vanilla ice, home rehab or vanilla ice wrap?
right. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Surreal life vanilla ice?
Yeah.
I like fixes houses and shit too.
No, he knew Ice Ice Baby. But he did not know Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Oh, great song.
That's
Great
okay.
movie.
Fantastic song. Well,
Teenage
amazing.
The Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze.
Mm-hmm.
Was that 2 or 1? I thought
That's
vanilla
2.
ice was 1.
2.
Oh, okay.
No one knows about 1. 1 is like everyone knows about 2. They think that's 1. 1 is like really old, really, really old. Not a lot happens in 1.
I know that I'm wrong. This might be a Mandela effect situation, but did Detective Elliot Stabler play Casey?
No.
Okay. Someone famous played Casey, right?
I have to look it up now.
I'm pretty sure it's Detective Elliot Stabler.
There's
The
no
Asian
way.
guy?
No. Casey's like the guy with the hockey stick, the badass, like.
He's got the bat. That's Casey with the
white
bat. He's
guy,
got the bat.
Oh,
no, he's got a
gotcha.
hockey stick.
Is it a hockey stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hockey stick.
He's got a
It's
hockey,
a hockey
mask.
stick. Yeah, he's got
One
a hockey
guy has
stick.
a bat. You're right. One guy does have a bat.
Casey
Is it-
at the
is it-
bat.
Is it Casey? Okay, I'm looking it up. You guys keep talking.
Okay.
He doesn't have a hockey stick. He's got a hockey mask and a bat,
Hockey mask. Right?
and it's Detective Elliot Stabler.
It's
from
definitely not Stabler.
Law and Order SVU. 99% sure.
And from
Verdict.
Wet Hot American Summer. Well,
Verdict.
keep talking. Keep talking.
Verdict.
You can't
Okay.
even look up
Well,
Teenage
I can-
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, you guys just want to get into it. I mean,
Sure, Wes.
I've got a long coffee. We can go talk about Ninja Turtles more
All
if
right,
you
so
want.
1990, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's get to the cast here, IMDb. huh?
Good year.
Top cast. April O'Neil is Judith Hogue.
Mhm.
Elias Koteas is Casey Jones.
Okay.
I'll get a picture of him here.
It's
He
not.
looks kind of like Stabler, but not. But
Okay.
not.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Stabler, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in recent seasons, yeah, he held on for a long time.
Oh, my girlfriend's a big SVU. She just falls asleep to like the worst shit. You know, like the kid was raped
Murdered.
8 times. Yeah.
Yeah, we watch. This is probably why I thought there was a head in the car. We watch Law and Order all the time, and then Criminal Minds about the serial killers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've watched those
Soothing.
seasons, like 7 times through.
I don't get it.
Here's Elias Koteas if you want to compare him in looks to Elliot Stabler, kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It's not
sure.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Sorry, I was wrong.
Okay.
You win that one.
Well, let's do the news,
All right.
shall we?
Yeah, cup of coffee in the big time.
Okay. What does it will say? News, trending, facts.
What do
Holidays.
you say, Wes? What do you say?
I say, well, it is the cup of coffee in the big time, something that was originated by Will. So I want to, kind of stick to the format. But today, I'm just going to go right into it. Fun fact of the day: Goosebumps are actually an evolutionary way to ward off predators. Did you guys know that? Going to go a little deeper in here because I found it interesting. In the physiological reaction, small muscles attached to the individual body hairs contract, which leads to the hair to stand on end. We inherited this ability from our ancestors, in part as a way for our then coat or body of hair to capture air and retain heat, but also it made us appear bigger and helped us ward off predators when they were frightened or on the fence. Yeah.
That's funny because to me, it's just an indication that I should have gotten to a toilet a few minutes ago.
For
Right.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
to me, yeah, it's like you're getting your ear licked.
You know, it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
I can't say it's all ladies, but it's certainly some of them right after they shave their legs, figure out a way to give them goosebumps. Bam. It's a whole new sheet of hair that will pop up. It's a fun trick.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. It always happened to me when I'd like really connect with something like deeply, like it like clicked with me, or like I said, when I, get my ear licked.
And for me, it's when I have diarrhea.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, you have to go to the bathroom really bad.
Huh.
No one else.
Anyway, speaking of getting your ear licked, today, October 22nd, is National Nut Day. And National Make a Dog's Day. So you let your dog lick your ear and you can knock two things out at once, right?
There you go.
Dude, I'll let my dog do. I mean, I don't have a dog right now, but if I did, I'm one of those guys. Just lets that dog just be
What?
one with me, however
Really?
it wants to.
Yeah.
Okay. No
I'm
boundaries.
not big on the ear, on the
Yeah.
lick face thing.
Licking of faces is gross. Licking of arm all day, right? Lick my arm all day, dog. But licking in the face, not my thing.
Mark, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
This is a theoretical.
Mhm.
One of your 5 cats
Right.
comes up to you.
Yep.
Lays that scratchy sandpaper tongue to your sweet cheek. You
Yeah,
grossed
no.
out?
Yeah. I let the cat. I love when the cats lick my hand again. But not the face, because they do things with their tongues like lick each other's assholes and their own assholes, and I know what food they eat. It's disgusting. I give it to them. I don't really want their tongue on my face. Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough. You prefer it on your hand, then you pick up a
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah. Then I can wash it or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I wash it.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's also International Stuttering Awareness Day, and if it's one thing I'm aware of, it's when someone stutters. You know what I mean?
Did you have a clip? Did you have?
I've been known to do
provided?
it from time to time. I do. I was going to ask you guys if you want to see the PSA that they made. It's very well done. It does feature some stuttering. So let me pull that up for you guys. I forgot to load it, but I got it right here. I think
Friday. Am I right?
Friday.
Yesterday it was Tourette's. Today it's stuttering.
Yeah.
That's right. Here we go.
We didn't catch a ton of flack for Tourette's, so we navigated it, I guess.
We're a friend of the Tourette's.
Yeah,
Hey,
of course.
listen, we complimented the Tourette's actually. And this is about a girl who's going to her first day at school, and she's nervous because she is in fact a stutterer.
Okay.
I am brave, I am confident. Speaking comes easy to me.
Okay, one more time.
I am brave, I am confident. Speaking comes easy to me.
You're gonna be just fine. I know it. Okay?
She's nervous.
Love you.
Welcome back. I am Mr. Douglas, for those of you who don't know me. Since we do have some new faces this year, I wanted to get started by going around the room and introduce ourselves. Let's
Nightmare
get started right here.
for a stutterer.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm really excited to be here.
Oh no.
This is a
It's her
Goosebumps
turn.
situation.
It's her turn. This is Goosebumps.
Hey, honey. How was your first day?
It was good.
Great. Do you want to tell me all about it?
My name is it's
Oh no.
It's fucking Friday, Wes.
it's
You guys said you wanted to see it.
No, you wanted to show it to us, man.
Wes is laughing.
I stuttered at school today. Ayla?
I'm not even sure what her name is.
I'm not even sure what her
For
name
once?
is. Kayla. Come on.
Someone laughed at me.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Wes wasn't in the class.
It's like if Darren
Happy ending, right?
Aronofsky directed
Happy
a
ending.
stuttering PSA. That was the darkest fucking PSA I've ever seen.
That
in my
was
life.
dark. Yeah.
Right?
Did you guys watch the movie The King's Speech? Academy Award winning.
I know I saw parts of it.
Jeffrey Rush, right?
No, it's
Ben
guy who's-
Kingsley. Isn't it Ben? No. Is it
No.
Kingsley?
No, the main actor is he's the guy who plays in Bridget Jones' Diary is her love interest in all three of them. Mark something. I forget some British guy. Mark. I think his first name is Mark.
Didn't see it.
He's like the current queen's dad. I think historically
Colin Firth.
Yeah,
And
Colin
Jeffrey
Firth,
Rush,
there you go.
motherfucker.
Well, Colin Firth is the king, and he has a horrible stutter, and it was a story, and he had to like overcome it because he had to give fucking speeches to the entire country all the time as the king. So it's all about, I guess Jeffrey Rush is his teacher, his speech coach, and it's very good, very good movie.
It is also It is also Make a Difference Day. So if you do hear someone stuttering, maybe go up to them, pretend to stutter also. That should make them feel not so alone.
Like the Tourette's TikTok thing.
Right. Yeah.
No, people are going to think that they're mocking them.
Right.
No, I think you go up and you just try to be, do the same thing. It'll make them feel better, right?
No.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, birthdays for October 22nd. Jeff Goldblum. Boom.
Boom.
There he is.
69. Nice.
What a great actor. Just kills it in Jurassic Park. Also, gold medalist, 1988 gold medalist for figure skating, Brian Boitano.
What would Brian Boitano do?
Yeah,
South
what would
Park.
he do? On this day in history, 1836, Sam Houston became the first president of the Republic of Texas. So that's a pretty big day. We got a lot of Sam Houston bullshit going on down here. And in 1962, JFK addressed the nation on the Cuban Missile Crisis, showing the nation images of Russian missile bases on Cuba. So pretty scary stuff if you were alive back then.
That was like a PSA for stuttering back then.
Yeah.
In the 60s. Sure. Scary stuff.
Very scary stuff. Honorable mentions, Tawny Kitaen, a famous 80s music video star. Here she is in White Snake's video, Here I Go Again. Yep, she died 5 months ago, and they weren't sure how she died, but they figured it out. It was actually from a common heart disease, cardiomyopathy, and some other significant factors were drugs like mitrazapine, metabolate, allorazepam, which I believe is Xanax, acetaminophen, some other stuff hydrocodone. So, they call it natural, but that's a lot of drugs.
That's quite a cocktail.
Yeah. R.I.P. Tawny. Also, WWE Crown Jewel trended. Big match between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. There he is. Look at those two guys. We were talking about Vikings the other day. Brock
the
Lesnar.
size of those two.
Jesus Christ. Just a lot of man right there. Brock Lesnar somehow lost because
it's fake. Because it's completely fake. Because he would have ripped his head off.
Right, yeah, because it's fake. He also they did the classic thing where Brock picked him up and threw him into the referee, and then the referee was out, so no one was there to count as Brock Lesnar got on top. The crowd was counting to 10, but no one there to count.
Oh no, that seems to happen a lot.
It's the most dangerous job in sports.
Yeah.
Controversy.
Yeah, the refs are always, especially in a big match, refs go out so much more frequently in the big matches. They get taken out.
Not want to be married to a professional wrestling referee.
No, they get wrecked.
No.
They're all also wrestlers. That's how Jake the Snake started. He was a ref. They all like aspire to wrestle and wrestle, as well, so they know the rules and how to take falls. My favorite thing is when the ref gets knocked out and then another ref runs from the back to take over and count for him.
Yep.
Their brotherhood.
That didn't happen. Roman Reigns took the title. So let's get to the trending news, okay?
Kept the title.
Kept the title. That's right. Retained it. Number 3, Halloween. It's coming up. And I have the list of the most trending searches for costumes as of right now. Any guesses as to what's in the lead currently?
Kanye West and The Mask.
No, not yet. Not yet. We're a little too early for that.
Joe Biden.
Nope. It's going to show him.
Trump.
One more guess. No.
Fauci?
Nope. Those are all great guesses, and I don't know how they're not trending, but we have to think about who's actually going to dress up, and it's pop culture, right? So number 1, Squid Game.
Should have known that.
Yep. This is the costume that is trending. The jumpsuit with the guys at the circles and the squares on their faces.
Great costume.
It's good. It's really good. Yep. Number 2 is Gorilla. Number 3, Britney Spears. 4, Carnage, and 5, Venom. So
I'm sorry, Gorilla?
Yeah, gorilla. Just a funny gorilla.
Just a gorilla.
Yeah. That's a very popular costume. I think Jackass made it popular.
Not if they knew about the size of their dicks.
I know, a bunch of gorilla dicks walking around.
True.
That gorilla beats like Jason Voorhees mask.
Yeah, these are the top trending searches for costumes this past week. Couples costumes, in case you and your lady or you and your guy are gonna go out. Trixie and Timmy Turner, Bonnie and Clyde, Skid and Pump, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Cosmo and Wanda, and I believe a lot of those are from the show Fairly Odd Parents, which is kind of a weird thing.
I don't know who the Turners are.
They're like fucking like cartoons and shit. It's like cosplay type stuff. So that was big. Anyway, yeah, I think Kanye is going to take the lead eventually, though. If any, Kanye,
we can check in weekly on that. Right?
I'm still not convinced that was Kanye under that one thing, but he's got freedom now. He's a smart guy doing that mask thing because he can go anywhere now. He's like we said, Thomas Crown Affair. It's great.
He just has to pay some idiot to put on a mask.
Just walk around,
walk
in a leather jacket. Yeah,
but he also still has to like wear something. Because if he's not wearing a mask, people will be like, well, you tricked us. You sent a guy in a mask as you, but we see this is you out of a mask. So he has to also wear a mask and then send multiple masked people, one being himself, out into the wild. Right. Like,
Yep, that's the trick.
Yeah.
It's like when they rob a bank in a movie, they have like 3 different cars,
Yes.
Yeah.
So he still has to wear an uncomfortable, shitty mask is the thing, though.
He just needs to get a better mask guy. I mean, I swear to God with this.
I mean, his strategy might be to frustrate the paparazzi so bad that they don't follow him as much because they're sick of getting decoys, right?
I like that.
Number 2, from U.S. News, we're going to talk about it because it's big news for us because it's going to be great for us. Donald Trump announced Wednesday that he's launching Trump Media and Technology Group and a Truth Social app as a rival to the big tech companies that have shut him down and denied him the way that he, pretty much rose to national, the height of his prowess. So here's some little renderings of what the app might look like. Truth, it says truth, follow the truth. And then here's another one where you can follow the truth. You can it says what's really happening, find your friends and chat. And we have got to get in this thing as quickly as possible because the chat and the
didn't it crash? Is it up still?
It was hacked.
It was hacked and it crashed the first day and his account was hacked.
It's packed with trolls.
Yeah.
Right. So, but this is also a stock tip because the plan for this is to become publicly listed through a merger with Digital World Acquisition Corp. Kind of like what they did with what's that fucking electronic car company that they did. But their shares quadrupled yesterday as investors are all in on this shit. And then people are saying it's a validation for Trump and this idea. So, it might be a good stock tip to look into that company because this is going to happen and probably going to be big with Trump people. So, it's also going to feature entertainment programming, news, and podcasts. So it's just going to be a gold mine for us.
What happened to What happened to Parler?
I don't know.
I don't know. Wasn't it removed from like some of the app stores and stuff
Amazon
like that?
Web Services said, nah. Here's the problem with Donald Trump's Truth app. There's a couple problems, but the main one, guys, is usually alternative social media platforms don't have the best coders. I don't know if you guys remember what happened with Parler, but they were not deleting their EXGIF information, which is like location data that gets uploaded, like what Twitter will strip, Facebook will strip, Instagram will strip. So essentially, like on Parler, you could stalk anyone. I would venture to say it's the same on the Truth app.
Yeah, you're gonna have to for a while until they hire good security people. If you're on the app, you're gonna get fucked with. They're gonna have the hackers are gonna have their way with whether that's right or wrong, probably wrong. People that are on the app are going to get fucked with, and
Parler was also rushed a bit, right? So he's taking a little bit more time with this one. I think soft launch next month, and then a full rollout early next year. So we'll stay on top of it because it's like I said,
it's very interesting. We could definitely pull a lot of content from it. But didn't they hack his page and put a picture of a pig shitting on its own dick as his? That's what I read. I read that Donald's personal account, like the avatar, was changed to a pig shitting on its dick.
That's pretty good. Well, they clearly got some issues then, but
they got to fix it.
We'll follow it because it'll be gold.
I mean, why would you open yourself up to that, dude? That's just like it's painting a target right there on your chest. It's gonna be a non-stop hack fest.
So many hackers are hacking it. Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking great. Yeah. All right, and the number one, as we also call it,
the cream of the crop.
Again, And hopefully the last time we have to cover this, maybe when we find out how this piece of shit did off himself and if his parents are going to face any charges. But those remains they found in the nature preserve have been confirmed through dental records to be that of suspected murderer of Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie. And here is the official statement from the Denver FBI, which was released yesterday. A comparison of dental records confirmed that the human remains found at the Team Avery Carlton Jr. Memorial Reserve and Mayakatahatchee Creek Environmental Park are those of Brian Laundrie. The FBI is grateful for the tremendous investigative support from our partners, Northport Police Department. They name a bunch of sheriff's offices, U.S. Forest Service. So case closed. He did it. He died out there. It was definitely him.
Dental records, right?
Dental records.
So he died out there, but do they know?
Well,
do they have evidence? I'm
his
sure
body's there.
The guy killed Gabby. We know that, but do they have evidence that he killed Gabby?
Well, I mean,
this is the problem. Right. There's so many problems with this. One, right. Yeah, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think you can charge him for anything. He's dead. So her murderer is not going to get charged, I don't think. Maybe his parents get obstruction, but that's not they're not going away for life or anything like that. How come his parents all of a sudden led the FBI directly to where his body was? What's up with that? They clearly knew something. Right. It just sucks. It sucks. There's a lot of conspiracy theorists. Do you have the things?
I do, yeah. Not everyone is convinced that this is even Brian Laundrie. Here's one guy, David Evans, says, how can they say those are his bones? Just because they were found near his bag doesn't mean they're his. Those can be anyone's. We were told it could be weeks until they identify them, and now they're somehow, some way saying they're his. Makes absolutely no sense at all. And David's an idiot.
But hold on, bones?
There were remains. His body was found out there. The remains.
Bones.
Animals maybe got to him. Who knows? But
I don't think they had his skeleton that soon.
Yeah, no. In places with coyotes and stuff,
yeah,
he was probably mainly bones. Yeah. If it was more than a couple days.
Dental records. I mean, and they. Sorry, David, but the dental records did it really quickly. They identified Gabby pretty quickly, but we'll find out more. But who knows? Maybe he left some information in that fucking notebook of his. Who knows?
There was one conspiracy guy on that posted. He was like, "How they could have dug up." I don't know if it's this one. They could have dug up a relative's body that was the similar size of his, and they thought that the Laundries went and dug up one of their dead relatives and placed the remains out. Well, that doesn't even make any sense.
They pulled his teeth.
Yeah, they pulled his teeth, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just get this straight, right? Because we talked about this yesterday, but the parents, so they opened the park. The park got opened, right? Because it was closed while they were searching for Laundrie. Mm-hmm. The parents were like, hey, we're going to go help, right? Mm-hmm. PR, essentially. They go right to where Laundrie was or is.
I think they told the FBI specifically where to look, and that was directly where they found him.
It was his favorite spot that he's been many times.
Yeah. I just want to know why didn't they tell them about the favorite? Well, why didn't they tell them about the favorite spot 3 weeks ago?
Because they're not going to sell their son out.
So I guess they assumed he was dead at this point.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know. Was he just
why did they all of a sudden tell the FBI where to look, which is exactly where they should have looked from the beginning? Why did they wait this long? Did they know he was dead? Did he ask for a couple weeks of peace and he said he was going to kill himself to his parents? I promise I want to kill myself out here. Just give me a week of peace. What happened?
I don't know. If the animals got to him, we probably will never know unless he's got a bullet stuck in his skull,
I don't get it. Yeah. But I don't know why the parents all of a sudden knew to tell the FBI to go there. And why they would just give him 3 weeks unless it was some sort of weird fucked up family.
Maybe they thought the heat was going to go down and they could get to him and give him some supplies. Who knows? I don't know.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Man, I think Dog knew he was dead because a dog don't quit. You know what I mean?
Dog had other problems to deal with.
Yeah, no, I don't say that about Dog, man. That's just Dog is he's gonna keep going until he gets his man. And he just mysteriously walked off. Well, I guess he limped off the case because he injured his leg, quote unquote. But I think the dog knew. I think we should look into that.
I don't know. But like I said, they can't do a toxicology report if they got no fucking blood or organs to dissect because the
it's not bones, bro. It just can't be.
Dude, it could be. There's lots of insects out there. You know how fucking quick ants work?
Snakes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you see in the Dominicana island. It's like the small Caribbean island. They had to get a digger and lift out like the world's largest snake. They lifted out like an 18-foot snake yesterday, and there's a video of it. It's just
Anaconda?
like, well, they haven't identified it yet, but they have like boa constrictors on this island. It's like this, it's this small island that has all sorts of crazy wildlife, and they found this like man-eating snake.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. So
Anyway,
it's between 3 weeks to several years for a body to completely decompose into a skeleton, depending on factors like temperature, humidity, presence of insects, submergence in water.
dude, an ant can clear off a bone. Ant colony can clear out some bones, baby.
You'd have to think a Florida park like this would be closer to the 3-week side. He might have a little bit of meat left, but he's probably not looking great.
No. Yeah, not a good thing. But fuck him, because he definitely killed Gabby. He's a piece of shit, and you know,
fucking sucks.
Got what he deserved.
What a horrible ending to this bullshit.
Yeah, it sucks. But let's move on, guys. Did you ever read the fine print that appears when you start browsing in incognito mode? It says that your activity incognito mode.
Okay.
I said,
yeah.
It says that your activity might still be visible to your employer, your school, or your internet service provider. How can they even call it incognito? To really stop people from seeing the sites you visit, you need to do what I do, and I use ExpressVPN. Think about all the times you've been in, like, a coffee shop or, God forbid, your parents' house. Without ExpressVPN, every disgusting, despicable site you visit could be logged by the admin of that network. And that's still true even when you're in incognito mode. I mean, do you really want your parents to see what you've been, looking at? I sure as shit don't. They'd kick me out and tell me not to come back. What's more, your home internet provider can also see and record your browsing data. You don't want to run into one of those guys at the grocery store. Hey, I recognize you. You're the desk porn guy. How you doing? Don't want that to happen. All in the U.S., and in the U.S., they're legally allowed to sell that data to advertisers. So ExpressVPN is the app that encrypts all your network data. Touch of a button reroutes it through a network, secure servers, so that your private online activity stays just that, private. ExpressVPN works on all your devices, super easy to use. Like I said, just tap the button, and you are ready to connect and browse in private. So stop letting strangers invade your privacy online. Protect yourself at expressvpn.com/hardfactor. Use our link at expressvpn.com/hardfactor to get 3 extra months free. That's expressvpn.com/hardfactor to learn more.
Gents, you got your passports ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
it's time for the TikTok International Moment.
Wow. Yeah, hell yeah. What's up? What's up?
See you on the plane.
Get on the plane, girl. It's going to be a long flight. Let's go to Spain on the plane. What do you say?
I'm in.
Heard it's lovely.
España. Shit is not right, gentlemen. On the island of La Palma, Spain, because a volcano on the island has been having a prolonged explosion. Some are calling the fiery mountain the sting of volcanoes. It just won't stop erupting.
Got it.
Yeah, and it's put some of the 4-legged residents of the island in a very perilous position. Some might say like a bad doggy style. That's because the hot liquid has left the island's canines trapped inside a ring of fire.
Oh, no.
Oh, not good, man.
What are you going to show us here?
Not a PSA about a girl stuttering.
Yes,
It's Friday. Animal advocacy.
You mind if I show it? Should I show it?
What was the fucking moral of that PSA, bro? Like it was like a bad acid trip. It was like so dark. It
was to be nice to stutterers.
I think the moral is that kids are nicer these days, but I don't know.
They're not actually.
Send your kids to
And
private
proving
school.
that our generation's dicks because Wes is chuckling and then we're chuckling in the background. Yeah, I think it's to prove that the younger generation might be a little bit more tolerant of
They
stutterers.
are way more tolerant, that's for sure.
Okay. Well,
Right.
anyway, guys, these fucking dogs are trapped inside this volcano fire. It's bad. And an animal advocacy group called Leals, they jumped into action. And this is kind of weird. They asked a drone company called Aero Cameras to use large cargo drones to get the dogs, to fetch the dogs in like the sickest, highest stakes video game of all time.
Is it like the claw game? Do they have is it like
Dude.
they pick up the dogs and like claw them like a stuffed animal inside of a machine and then they bring them up?
It's exact like that, Mark.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's nets. They have like big ass nets.
That's awesome,
dude. At the production company I used to work at in Austin for a while there, the guys they'd bought like the highest payload drone that you could get that wasn't like military grade, and it could only fly like 50 pounds, right? To like fly like a nice camera.
Only the small dogs are getting rescued.
They're
waiting till they get so starved that they're thinner.
Well, they were emaciated.
Yeah.
And a lot of the fur is burned off. But I mean, I guess drone tech. This was a couple years ago. Drone technology's come a long way. But they had nets, and they were gonna like I guess trap them in the nets like a dog catcher from hell. I mean, imagine that shit. You're a dog. You look up. There's a helicopter trying to catch you with a net, and they plan on, I guess, moving them away from the fire, right? So
those dogs aren't going to trust anything ever again.
No, the dogs are done, but at least they'll be alive. Hopefully this works out. And the drone operators were preparing for that to happen. They were going to launch a daring rescue mission. I like how the NPR article calls it daring. It's a fucking drone. It was daring for the dogs.
Yeah,
daring, right? Like a daring rescue. You're a hero, Kevin.
He's like, my hands are a little cramped. Pushing this drone buttons.
Right. So a daring rescue mission to carry out several dogs out of the volcano's lava zone. And they realized, because obviously they're camera drones too, they realized something had changed. All the dogs were gone.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're dead?
No.
And they walked out?
Not dead. They definitely didn't walk out, Wes. It was apparently the work of a mysterious group of rescuers who left a spray-painted banner reading, "The dogs are fine. Signed, the A-Team."
What?
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on here?
Los perros están bien, the A-Team.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Incredible.
On a big-ass bed sheet.
They just beat these people to it?
Well, look, I don't know what was going on because Leals is the animal rescue group, and the best idea they had, which is a pretty good one, is like, let's get the flying dog catchers in. But I guess some folks nutted up and said, "Okay, Leals, we're going to actually go fucking save these dogs."
So these dogs, these are all stray dogs, like beforehand? They're not...
They're people's dogs, I think.
I don't know. I didn't say. I assume.
Because like the A-Team, I was wondering like who's going to adopt these dogs. If I'm going to the adoption agency and I'm like reading like over the stat sheet of the dog and it's like was caught in Ring of Fire and had to be rescued, I'm like, nope, that's PTSD dog, no chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no chance I'm adopting a dog that was in a Ring of Fire rescue.
Well, that's kind of you.
Well, I mean, I don't want that in my house.
He's just a realist, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are you kidding me? So, like, I don't know if the A-Team's going to have these 800 scared dogs for the rest of their lives, but
for a while there,
good luck rid of them.
For a while there, Mark, you were machine gun adopting every cat within a 6 mile radius of you.
Yeah, but they were too young to be traumatized. They were like, these are adult dogs that were trapped in fire. Yeah,
that's true. Well,
I read one of the concerns in this story was that once they got the dog, that the drone would run out of juice and just crash into the lava with the dog hanging from below.
No, that would have been
imagine that scene.
That would have been a scene.
Oh my god.
Okay, rescue's off.
Yeah, we tried. That worked out terribly.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of turning off your body cam for the drone. Yeah, guys. So it looks like the dogs are safe, and the mysterious A-Team is to thank. But the animal advocacy group Leals, I guess they weren't totally convinced. They were like, "Cool, really glad that I guess the A-Team got these dogs, but we really need some proof, some photos of who you are and that these dogs are in good condition." Yeah, so they don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Did they eat the dogs? Who is this A-Team?
I don't know. No one knows, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. T was involved. I don't know. It's
pretty cool.
Pity the fool. Okay, pretty cool. Let's go to Singapore. What do you say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember Singapore? It's like, I guess the first thing we ever heard about this country, I remember it was like on the cover of Time magazine that American went over there and he spit some gum or graffito tagged something in the 90s, and then they beat him with bamboo rods in the street. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. Flog him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
it's happening again.
Well, I was actually kind of surprised with the amount of justice that this Singaporean man received. A Singaporean volleyball coach will be siding out for the next 2 years after a delivery man mistakenly delivered a package of methamphetamines to the wrong apartment A move
You
that
set him up.
I know. It's a move that the Singaporean authorities are calling out of bounds. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Okay. Yeah. We're just going to a lot more of that. So I hope you strap in for volleyball.
Do you want me to do the bump one, or do you have one written in?
I don't have one. I couldn't find one.
Because it's drugs. Well, drugs.
You find one. Okay. Marvin Chu Zhanhan, 37 years old, pled guilty to 2 charges of drug consumption and 1 count of possessing meth.
Sounds like he did a few bumps.
May have. Chu, I guess he said he was acquainted with a man that he knew as
Pat gets it.
Josh. I get it. I understand. And Josh, I guess, had arranged for a delivery man to pick up the meth from Chu and then bring it over to his apartment. And later that day, Josh received a notification from the delivery guy saying, "Hey, man, package is there." And Josh started itching, and he ran to the door, and there wasn't a package. So he bumped the delivery man,
There it is.
who assured him that the package had been delivered. But then the delivery man said, "You know, man, are you on the 5th floor? I might have given it to the guy on the 6th floor. Whoops." Oh, no. So Josh, the meth head, calmly went up to his neighbor's door, floor above, said, "Hey, man, you got a package for me?" And I guess the neighbor was like, "Whoa, this is meth head Josh. I don't know if I'm going to give him this package." And he refused. He said, "Nope." And he called the police instead. And the police rolled up, and they grabbed the paper bag, busted it open, spiked it to the ground because it was full of methamphetamines. And they arrested Josh, and they arrested Chu. And this is really interesting. So they got busted for the meth, right? Like the actual possession of it. But then they piss tested them, and they got busted for possession of meth. Chu did.
Inside their body?
Inside their bods, man. Yeah, turned out that the men were spiked with meth. I ran out. I mean, there's not that many, honestly.
That was good. That was good.
That's a good one, yeah. Almost missed it.
What's up with the brazen neighbor not giving him his package?
Dude, I don't know. I mean,
it's kind of crazy, right?
There's Chu. I guess you assume that it's meth head Josh. I mean, I think that's what it's got to be, right?
Okay, but if it's not your package, and a guy comes and he's like, "You have my package," you're just gonna withhold the package, shut the door, and call the cops?
Well, imagine that you've been living above meth head Josh.
Yeah,
for the
I
last
guess
3 years.
he's just sick of this piece of shit.
Yeah, hearing him like taking apart electronics at all hours of the
Right.
night, and he seized his chance.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's dangerous, man, to live near a meth head. I was just surprised 2 years is all they got. I mean, in Singapore, I thought they like took your balls if you were caught with drugs, but
That's what I thought too.
Served up some justice there.
I didn't know. I guess volleyball is big in Singapore because they're really hammering home that this guy's job is a professional volleyball coach. So, yeah, guys,
at the height.
do you guys want to take it over to Canada with me?
That's not Canadian.
Come join me, okay?
Okay. All right.
Halton Regional Police observed a motorist operating their vehicle erratically on Wednesday. So they pulled around the motor coach to take a look, see what was going on. The Mounties were expecting to catch, I don't know, maybe a driver using their cell phone while operating the vehicle. But instead, they saw what is easily the most Canadian thing to have ever occurred in their province. Do you guys want to guess what they saw? Why the driver was acting erratically?
Beaver was driving the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty much the exact same thing.
It's very close, but this is more Canadian than that. The driver was swerving all over the road because the driver was playing a flute with both hands.
Okay.
I didn't know flutes were big in Canada.
Oh man, that's a Canadian ass thing to do, right?
He's just learning a skill.
Well, okay.
This is for perfecting a skill. Canadians are very skilled at things.
They're very skilled, and they like woodwinds. Apparently, the driver was playing along to a whimsical tune on their iPod. And I know I've been really Canadianing it up with the language in this story thus far for effect, but I can't say that I can take credit for the iPod part of it. That was really in the story in an even more Canadian twist. The driver was in fact fluting along to an iPod. So,
what? I don't get it.
I mean, when was the last time you had an iPod, Mark?
No, I just don't get why he was like driving without his hands. Like what's he
in a
doing?
really great mood or what?
Yeah, what's going on here?
When you get the urge to flute, man, you got a fucking flute, bro.
Yeah.
Was he drunk?
No.
It was a delightful day.
He was just drunk on fluting.
He was just whimsical. Okay. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
yeah.
You know, come on.
Playing a flute with an iPod's pretty good. That's
pretty good. Yeah. What a nerd. Bet he fucks.
They let him off with 5 apologies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So it's Florida Man Friday. If you're a longtime fan of the show, if you want the full Florida Man Friday episode, you can do so by going to patreon.com/hardfactor. Join the Florida Man Friday tier. It's the lowest tier. It's just $5 a month, or a beer or coffee for the boys. You can afford it, and it helps us out quite a bit. But we promise to cover a Florida Man story on every Friday show on the regular pod. So here is one, guys. I don't know if you've been keeping up with our boy Grady Judd, right? Remember Grady Judd? Mm-hmm. He's the king of Polk County. He rules Polk County with an iron fist. He commands respect, Grady Judd. And Grady Judd, I don't know, man. He's rarely at a loss for words. He's almost always being aggressive towards crime. But the murder rate in Polk County has been through the gosh darn roof.
Ooh, that's got to grind Judd's gears.
Dadgummit.
It's got him dumbfounded, man. I'll be honest with you. I've never seen Grady Judd like this, but Grady Judd took to a presser, as he does, and went absolutely viral yesterday when he was talking about what people could do instead of doing what they're doing. The murder rate has raised 148% in Florida this year. There have been 40 murders in Polk County just in 2021. Here's our boy Grady Judd with an absolute gem, but I don't like to see him like this, but it's a gem.
So just chill out. You know, drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
Simple as that.
Yeah. Do something besides murder. I mean, it sounds like it's getting to him a little bit because he's usually like, we're going to get these bastards. We're going to turn them into you could read a newspaper through them. We're going to Swiss cheese these sick bastards, these sick puppies. We're going to throw them under the jail. I'm going to here's his headshot. I'm going to take a picture with him. And he sounds a little bit downtrodden there.
He's having a hard time. So you're in our thoughts and our prayers, Grady. And guys, maybe Grady could, I don't know, use a cup of coffee. I don't know, maybe
pep step up.
Maybe a little pep in his step. Seems a little down, right? I mean,
moon pie and coffee sounds just delightful.
Oh my gosh, what about
What's
a coffee?
What's a moon pie?
Bean box.
It's like a chocolate covered like cookie thing with like cream inside. It's
like an eclair.
Kinda. It's got a little crisp to it, I believe, in the inside.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong.
You skinny boys done talking about moon pies?
Sorry.
It's okay. All right, let's talk about Beanbox, who presented that segment, guys. Beanbox. These guys make excellent, excellent coffee. No morning is complete without a cup of coffee. I've had 9 of them today, and 3 of them were Beanbox. I ran through them. Guys, here's the deal. A cup of coffee at the store, at the coffee shop, it's like $5, right? It's too expensive. Beanbox makes better coffee, and they send you a sampler pack for the same price. Try it out. You could be a coffee aficionado. Stop drinking that crap. Get a fresh ground aroma bean that's good to the last sip. The morning ritual of coffee helps you start the day, and Beanbox should be part of your routine. I've tried all their coffees. You guys tried them?
Yeah, I'm down to the last bag. I've been doing about 2 cups of Beanbox a day this week.
Some Johnson blend this morning.
Yep, I finished the Johnson blend 2 days ago.
More Beanbox. You can enjoy an endless variety of exclusive specialty coffees from award-winning roasters. That's the great part about it. It's curated, guys. So these guys are going out and finding good coffee, saying, hey, man, you ain't had coffee like this before. Give it a try. And we recommend that you do. With Beanbox, you get an all-access pass to some of the best artisan coffees in the world. And their tasting box, as I said, offers a rotating flight of whole bean or freshly ground artisan coffees, roasted to order and shipped straight to your door. I said daughter, shipped straight to your daughter. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
We're going to coffee her up.
Yeah. What's her address?
Yeah.
For the coffee.
Yeah.
Keep her up all night. Yeah.
We want her to get good grades in school.
Guys, you can order monthly with no long-term commitments, and you can pause and skip or cancel anytime. It's an amazing gift for any coffee lover. And look, I was never like a coffee guy. I'm a wine guy. I'm a weed guy. I'm now a coffee guy. I now I'm a coffee snob, and you can be too. Here's the deal. Go to beanbox.com/hardfactor and you get your first tasting box for just $5. If you use the promo code hardfactor, one word, that's your first monthly tasting box for just $5 when you use promo code hardfactor at beanbox.com/hardfactor.
Yeah, you can get probably like 20 to 25 cups of coffee out of that box for $5. I don't know what the math is there, but cheap and very delicious coffee. I don't think we talked this through, but we're going to do 2 more ads in a row. We didn't talk that through, so we'll just end with 3 ads here before we go to voicemails and reviews, but that's okay because they're great companies. First up, I got a few pieces of business here. Caliper. Look at this. Caliper. Here's the Swift stick I was talking about. I'm just going to put it right on my mouth while I'm talking to you.
Live demonstration. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Would you look at that?
And how many seconds is this? Like 1, 2.
Okay.
Completely dissolved. That's it. It's like 3
gone.
seconds. Gone. Done. I don't need to even wash it down. It was the lemonade flavor. It's delicious. So they have these new things, the Swift sticks that I just took. You can do it on the road, on the you don't need the liquid. You just take it. They also have the classic ones, which are the tasteless, odorless, like white packets you're all familiar with seeing. And all of these, the Swift sticks and the classic packets, come with exactly 20 milligrams of CBD in each packet, and they work in just 10 minutes. So by the time we're getting through all these ads, I'm going to be really relaxed. Yeah, they're not like the oils and tinctures, which can take up to over an hour, and they also taste disgusting. Caliper CBD is awesome. I really do take it every single day and have for a very long time. It helps me relax. It helps me get to sleep at nights. Like it's nothing like medical. It just calms me down and helps me get to sleep at night. They've been our sponsor forever, and that's because they're awesome and you guys like them, obviously, and we do too. So you can get 20% off your first order when you use promo code FACTOR at trycaliper.com/factor. Try it risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund. We've never had to deal with that in the 2 years we've worked with them because people love it. That's trycaliper, CALIPER.com/factor. Don't forget to use promo code FACTOR for 20% off your first order. And one last one, guys, bird dogs. It's Friday. You come to understand that we're going to talk to you about the most comfortable shorts and pants that exist. We're talking about motherfucking bird dogs, right? This summer, we were introduced to bird dogs. They gave us a bunch of shorts and we just wore them. Like I slept in them a bunch of nights and my wife made fun of me. She's like, stop sleeping in your bird dogs. Like they're just like ridiculously comfortable. The shorts, they come with the built-in liner. You don't need underwear. You just need these bird dog shorts. If you have like 3 pairs of bird dog shorts, you don't need any other thing for your bottoms in the summertime. Now, we got the pants. They shipped us the pants. The pants are unbelievably comfortable too. You can get them with the built-in liner or without. So you can, if you're a boxer guy or a brief guy, you want to wear your underwear, you can get them without the liner. Or I got them with the liner. I'm a liner guy. I don't like underwear anymore. So the pants are incredibly comfortable. They look great. You can wear them to the bar, to golf, to church, to class, to wherever. They're incredibly comfortable pants. Just like what else would you expect? I mean, they're bird dogs. Anything bird dog puts out is going to be super comfortable. Did they do it again or did they do it again? They fucking did it again. Use promo code FACTOR, right? And they'll throw in a free whistle ball at Bird Dogs. So like that's the football you can throw 132 yards, like easily. Like on your knees, you can throw it 150 yards. Those Nerf Vortex Howler balls that have the whistle in it, this one has a Bird Dogs logo on it, which is genius. So go to birddogs.com and order yourself like 2-3 pairs of pants and then get a free whistle ball with promo code FACTOR. Okay?
There you go.
Do it. And now we'll end with voicemails and reviews, right? And which one do you guys want to do first? We'll do dealer's choice here. You guys are the dealer.
I want to hear them reviews.
You want to do reviews first? Okay.
Sure.
Sorry, Wes, too slow. He's sure. He didn't. Wes goes sure.
I was going to say the opposite just to fuck with
Yep. All right. First one. Love this pod. 5 stars from GR_01. And you guys might have done this one, by the way. I know I haven't done, when I was gone last Friday, you might have done this one, but I had to do this one because of what it says. And Half a Pack with Wes is still the best show on the internet, but I wish Mark would upgrade his gross studio setup. Touche. Noted. Noted. I know. I'm pretty sure you did that one, but I have to say it. I hear you. I will work on it. Fine. Next ones you guys didn't do. I'm positive. All right. Next one's from K8 Spark. You might have done this one too. Stole my wife's phone. Have a great fucking day. Next one is from Wine Liquor. 5 stars. Wine or liquor for a good time. It says, great, relatable group of guys giving their daily opinions and thoughts on current events and more. Funny, smart, and a great departure from the daily depressing politics. Found Hard Factor on IG, Instagram, a while back and have been hooked ever since. Love to hear that. Highly recommend sending in the car on their Patreon for extra content. Good stuff that you should check out. Have a great fucking day. Wine, liquor.
Just an ideal listener right there.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Send in the car. Send in the car.
Send in the car.
Nicely placed.
Nice. So, I mean, that was like, that's how it's done. We put a lot of effort into the social media. This guy stumbled upon it like a fly in a spider web, and he's ours now. We love it.
Yeah,
or
welcome.
she.
Thank you.
Thank God. All right.
Get the gimp.
Next one, 5 stars from RSSND 182. 5 stars, cool. What kind of dumpers are y'all? Do you go plop then tinkle, or tinkle then plop?
I'm a tinkle then plop guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends for me. If I like have to pee, I'll definitely tinkle then plop. But sometimes in mid poop, I'm like, I gotta go pee, so I'm not gonna stand up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm estimating. Probably 300,000 shits in my life, and I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on like. Obviously, if I have to go pee, I'm gonna go pee before I plop. But sometimes it's just when you're pushing something else.
It's just a zen time for me.
I've never plopped before I pee. I always pee before I plop.
Interesting.
Okay.
Sometimes you just get the goosebumps and you didn't have to pee though. But anyways, all right. Last review.
I wish I could prove that wrong. I don't.
Goosebumps and pooping.
No, Wes.
It's like peanut butter and jelly. Jack from Florida
It's a
says,
lie, Pat. So.
"Save the cats. Save the cats, guys and gals of the Hardo Hive. It turns out cats can't live solely off of love and 5-star reviews. So just send in the car already. I agree. My cats are hungry. I got a cat here. You got a hungry cat here. In there. So yeah, send in the car so we can send the cat the food. All right. So listen up to them. All right. We got 7 voicemails. Let me see if I can play the first one here. Add to stream. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Mark, Dan from Chicago or at Rad Dad since 2016 on Twitter. Give me a second. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's my pissing on your idea of your Christmas spirit, not in early December, not in November, but in fucking October.
Okay, Rad Dad.
Dad.
Couldn't hear your weak stream going. No, couldn't hear that weak stream P from Rad Dad. What is he, a big Jew? What's this guy's deal?
I don't think so. He just he likes things to be appropriate, and
so that all came from a tweet I did this past weekend, and I said I'm going to turn on Christmas music, which was just a troll to people like Rad Dad. So
I don't think it was.
It was fake news. Fake news. No, I do have the Christmas tree up with the fall like stuff on the Christmas tree, but I didn't listen to Christmas music yet. But I'm definitely leaning into it because it gets under people's gears so much so that let's see. It's not the only one Rad Dad left. Hang on a second. Here we go. And this will be a good test because one was left the normal way through our 512-270-1480. If you leave a voicemail at 512-270-1480, we'll play it every Friday. Or you can leave a voice memo on your phone and email it to hardfactorvoicemails@gmail.com.
Voicemail, yeah.
Hardfactorvoicemail@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
So here's Rad Dad's second one that he left on the voice memo.
Top 10 things you don't want to hear on an airplane. Number 2, hey, you want to listen to some Christmas music with me?
Did you guys hear it?
Yeah, but it sounded like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sound like total asshole.
So he didn't do it right.
Well, I mean,
listen. Every other person that's done it the other way has been perfect.
Rad Dad just shitting on Christmas.
Curiosity. When you heard that, were you like, I gotta play that?
Oh, you didn't like that one?
I couldn't even understand what it was.
He said that he was making fun of the top 10 list and saying that the number 2 thing you don't want to hear on a plane is someone asking if you want to listen to Christmas music.
That makes more sense.
He hates Christmas music because it really grinds his gears when someone listens to Christmas music. Rad Dad had to leave 2 for that one. I'll tell you what, the audio is not going to get much better, Pat. Buckle in. In fact, this is the worst audio. This one's from California Joe from California, and the audio is bad on this one. Here we go.
Boys, Joe from California. What's going on? Just want to say I watched the video, and oh my God. Back in the day, people used to say, like, man, that was, they use a certain word. But I got to tell you what. I think even homosexuals think that shit was lame as fuck. I mean, I don't fucking get the dancing. I'm glad I never got into it. I just wanted to, agree with y'all with that. Because that shit was lame. You can't use, gay or anything like that because it was really just freaking lame. Anyways, my one question is, Bees, how do you wash and shave your asshole? Thank you. That is all.
Did you get any of that?
Was he talking about Ronaldo?
Wash and shave your asshole.
Okay, so I think I even spent like 10 minutes in audition, like moving the levels to try to doctor that up. It was just Joe from California. That was horrible cell service. He's talking about something that we talked about recently with dancing that could be referred to as gay. I'm assuming it's Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah, but we don't use that. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's what he was talking about. He was talking about Jackson Mahomes.
Well, Jackson Mahomes sucks. How do I wash my asshole? I'll tell you what, bro. Moved into this new place in Rutherford, right? Pizza's pretty good. That's about all I got going on here. Other than really good shower head in this apartment. It's got one of those.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, it's a detachable one. Like it's a handset shower head, and it's got 4 settings. You can rotate it. Every half turn brings you a different setting. And this is really new to me. I didn't realize this, but I kind of have a slightly inverted beehole. I've never shared that with anyone in my life. And
aren't they all pretty inverted?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, like on a finger, how far do you think it would take to get in there? Like second knuckle?
Oh, it's
third?
like
yeah, it takes
yeah. I don't know, man. It's like
got to get in there to clean it. Yeah,
it's like that movie, The Descent. But
right.
No, but dude, you go to this one setting and it's like a fucking fire hose. So I've been using that a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Cleaner than you've ever been in that area.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like a bidet, yeah.
Raw too.
Oh yeah. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
All right. Well, that was that voicemail. This one is from Dallas Dave, and I'm going to warn you, it is very long and it's all about Leeds United, but we only have a few more voicemails left, and I will say this. Dallas Dave has a very soothing voice, so even though the content might be Leeds,
I don't mind
and it might be long, it's Dallas Dave, so just relax. It's like ASMR.
It is.
Yeah, just enjoy.
Is he giving takes?
He's giving all sorts of stuff.
I got to take a piss.
What's up, Hard Factor boys? Dallas Dave to talk Leeds United. Leeds are struggling. It's not great. We are in 17th place and dangerously on the precipice of the relegation zone. We do have some good news, though. Burnley and Norwich stink. They have 7 goals between them in 16 combined games. They were recently in a tickle fight that ended 0-0 a couple weeks ago.
Tickle fight.
Hopefully they stay in the relegation zone. Newcastle was just acquired by a group from Saudi Arabia. You'll see in the news maybe there were some kerfuffles about sponsorship.
I heard that the new owners have more money than all the other owners combined.
Be sponsored by someone with a similar business interest. And long story short, they're not in great shape either. Also in the relegation zone, and their manager was just fired a couple days ago. So if we keep those 3 teams below us in 18th, 19th, and 20th place, and we finish 17th or better, we're in the Premier League.
Not quite halfway through.
So that's what we got to keep in mind. Take our lumps while we can. We have a lot of injuries now. We've had to call on the youth players with people like Calvin Phillips, Bamford, Luke Ayling, etc. on injury. So it's not great. And we have a game this weekend at home against Wolves. One of their big strikers' name is the Bull, South Korean monster player.
South Korean striker in the Bull.
And some other great players. So just, hope for the best. Maybe a draw. We just got to finish 17th place come next May. We do have a Carabao Cup game in the middle of the week against Arsenal. We don't need to win that. Just put the youth players out there. Let's get out of the cup competition and focus on staying in the Premier League. And then on Halloween, we have a game at Norwich City, the worst team in the league. who has scored 2 goals on the season, I believe. So that's a must win. So marching on together, HAGFD and MOT. Let's go. Keep your heads up and live to fight another day. Take care, boys. Oh, and PS for Wes. I got a $100 bill and $50 bill still in my pocket, same ones as a couple weeks ago, and they're staying there in your honor. I think it's hilarious, and it gives me a chuckle. And I hope you get a chuckle as well. Take care.
For the love of fucking God, Leeds. Look,
Dave.
We're going to keep having that shit unless you win.
Dave.
Unless you win,
Yeah,
we're going to...
this is on Leeds.
This is on fucking Leeds. It was
This
like
is
Will
on Leeds.
doing the intro. It was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He
Dallas
did 2.5 minutes on the Leeds, how we're in 17th place and how we got to stay in 17th place. 17th place is not where you want to be.
The guy needs a fucking win, Leeds.
Yeah, we need a win. Or the voicemails are getting longer every loss, guys. We need a win.
Love it. I could honestly just, I mean, I don't know what he does for a living or who he's talking to, but I don't know how anyone stays awake. Listen to him talk. His voice is
Very
so
soothing.
Yeah.
Very soothing. All right. We got another Dallas person that's a regular. Here we go.
Hey boys, RG from Dallas. I haven't heard anything trending, so I wanted to call in about a couple new shows that came out this week. One is season 3 of Secession, really great show on HBO. I definitely recommend watching it. The other one is You on Netflix. The 3rd season came out. It kind of looks like a chick flick from the outside, but it's actually a really, really great show that is a huge mind boggle. But I just had a question, considering that show just had that new season come out, and it's if any of y'all have had like a crazy ex called to you before. I once had a ex who held my clothes for ransom until I would meet and talk with them.
That's hilarious.
Stories pertaining to that, then shoot them out. Anyways, have a great fucking day.
She
Hope it
broke up a
wasn't
few
your
times there, but
Only pair of clothes, Ryan.
Crazy ex story.
Dude, this is a You show. You don't know that, but everyone on this show loves You. We're deep in You, in the universe, if you will. And
haven't started season 3 yet. Might start it tonight.
me neither, but
I finished it. It's way better than season 2.
Succession, hands down,
I think
best show on television. No two ways about it. Succession.
Yeah, Ryan and Pat have similar tastes.
Oh my God, Succession is just so damn good. The writing's so good. The acting's so fucking good. It's intense. There was that one scene in the first season, the Thanksgiving episode. It was a bottle episode. They're just in a fucking apartment, and it's one of the most riveting episodes of television.
Is that where they fly the helicopters to the field?
No, that was the first ever episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't really remember. No, it's later in the series. It's when Greg goes to shred the documents.
The Thanksgiving you're saying, was the whole episode in that table scene, or is it like
No, I mean it was all around the apartment. My point is it's tough to make one setting interesting for an hour, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm excited for You. I dropped off Succession after season 1. Maybe I'll give it a shot again.
Get back in.
Yeah, I want to get back in too.
So anyone have any crazy ex stories, like you stalk anyone or vice versa?
I mean, I've done some stalking, but
Yeah, I'm afraid that I'm the ex.
yeah, I am definitely the ex. I would say
I had an ex who, when we broke up, had sex with a few of my quote friends. So that was crazy, right?
Sorry, Mark.
Stop talking to her. Stop talking to her. No, I don't have any You stories.
Yeah, no. Luckily, no.
No, I'm just a gentleman. We got 2 more. Got 2 more here. Where are we going? Okay, these 2 are kind of themed, or at least you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Just gotta find the right tab. Just gotta click a few buttons. Wasn't prepared. Still working on it, thinking about it, clicking the play.
Boys, I'm calling from California. So, just wondering. So, who's your guys' favorite NASCAR driver? With me, I've turned into a huge Brandon Brown fan, And, you're hearing everyone at the crowd, just going off for him, It's a good feel-good story, boys. And I think I'm going to bet him this weekend. So, you guys in on that? Talk to you later. Have a great fucking day.
Do you see what he did there?
Was he inside a racquetball court?
Do you know who Brandon Brown is?
No
idea.
He's Let's Go Brandon. So the one of the original "fuck Joe Biden" chants was at a NASCAR event, and Brandon Brown was being interviewed, and the lady was like, "You hear they're chanting 'Let's go Brandon'." So that's like the new slogan for the right is "Let's go Brandon." There's T-shirts. They run with it. All the now they started doing "Let's go Brandon" chants as a joke. Here's Brandon Brown taking it to Brandon Brown on the internet. This is pretty funny. Brandon Brown says, "Let's go Brandon," and then he wrote, "Not political, just feeling myself." All right, Brandon, that was funny. That was good. All right, so last one. I don't think we're all huge NASCAR fans. I think, and I don't think Colin cares. I think he just wanted to. Yeah. Last one. Adding it and playing it. Oh, this is the doctor. Dr. Lickety is responding.
Yes.
Yo, what it do, what it don't, you GD motherfuckers. It's the doctor from Connecticut, representing the Beast Coast, holding it down. So I didn't get in last week. Bart, Fart, whatever his fucking name is, from Missouri's mom was giving me some good tops, so I couldn't get my reply in. But you want to talk about low-hanging fruit, my guy? That's what you are, minus the low-hanging. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to get it, you fucking dummy. You fucking finally popped the beep out of your mouth so we could finally understand you, you fucking beep. You're a fucking crumb, my guy. Himself. By far the dumbest of my opponents, dude. You a crumb. I just brushed you off. Just stop it, dude. I don't want to hear anything more from you. These guys are amateurs, boys, and I'm the NCAA. They're my hoes. And I wanna just put it out there. I'm gonna squash the beef between William and Colin. Psych, that's a 90s joke. I'll pay for their Talkspace couples therapy. That's Talkspace.com. At least William had the sense to keep his mouth shut and hide up a tree like that dude in Brooklyn. Colin, you my son guy. Seriously, you should thank by beep, you beep.
Okay. Calling someone a crumb is such an uncle insult.
We got to stop this. It's not going great for either side at this point.
Yeah. So what did I miss last week? Did anything happen?
Colin asked for more roasting. And Bart,
Otis is not involved.
No, Otis is involved.
Otis is like, enough of this.
And Bart was like, "Hey, what's your problem, dude? Like, have a good day." You know, like, hey. So they didn't really go after him.
Right.
And Colin just asked for more.
Colin
and then
just enjoys it.
You know, the Hive's we're supposed to be friends here, guys. So let's, you know.
Yeah, unless there's like a like debate war, insult war that we have like a live stream. Right. We could like award prizes or something. Other than that, yeah. I don't know. I would say the Doctor, one of my favorite all-time characters, very funny guy. I would say that was not his best work.
I would agree.
What do you think?
It was funky. It was different.
I think we threw him off because we said he couldn't use gay slurs, and so he censored himself.
That's the idea. Every time he was beeping, because he was saying "fuck."
It was going to be a dick in your mouth. No, he was like, you finally took the beep out of your mouth.
Right.
He's talking about penis.
Well, that's what Hard Factor's about, progress, guys.
Yeah.
So
at least we're changing the doctor's heart. I don't know. That's all we got. That was it. So voicemails are 512-270-1480. You can leave a voicemail, right? Or you can leave a voice recording and email it to us at hardfactorvoicemail.gmail.com.
Hardfactor voicemail at
probably
Hardfactor voicemail at gmail.com. We got 2 this time, but somehow Rad Dad's sounding like crap. And then leave us a 5-star review. We'll read it. We have trivia coming up in a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. November 5th was thrown around, but we might have some conflicts, so maybe November 12th, we'll see. But trivia is coming up soon. We're getting back to the interns. We had a good interview with an intern yesterday, and like to help us pump out more content. So let us know what you want to see, because we're going to have a little bit of extra hands on deck so that we can get out.
Yeah, we're going to be sending the coffee straight to your daughter.
Yeah, she's going to be up all night studying.
You're going to make it the worst night of her life.
What do teenage girls do? She's going to be texting away.
All right, it's time to wrap it up. I think.
Okay. All right, whatever. Have a great fucking weekend. We love you guys.